Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, I can hear you.
Hey,
How's it
yeah,
going?
I was uh pretty good. I'm just
Good.
taking a break outside of work, so I'm currently working. Been pretty busy this week and next week. So,
Okay, no worries. Are you able to turn your camera on?
I'm not near my computer, so I'm actually talking with you on my AirPod.
Oh, so you're not on Zoom?
Yeah, but I actually use a link here, so I'm calling through my phone, so I'm not actually in front of my computer.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I actually have to step out so that way I can take your call.
Okay, how much time do you have for the call today?
It depends how long is the call here. So it's the weekend, so I'm a little flexible. So
What's that?
I say it's the weekend,
Yeah.
so I'm a little flexible with the time. So
Okay, is this the best time to meet, or is there a better time that works for you where you're able to kind of be um on video, and I just want to share my screen with you and kind of get to know you a little bit and take some time to go through everything?
um well I've done some research on this lead gen and I'm not really new to the whole SEO lead generation system thing. So I've joined so many courses and things like that.
Yeah.
And I've
I'm just
got
gonna
the
turn my
little
camera off
gist
if
of
that's
it.
okay. I just am just staring at myself otherwise. Okay, sorry, carry on.
That's fine. So, I kind of understand the whole model and everything. So I had some SEO clients in the past before like that. So I've been off and on with SEO for like close to 8 years now. So I
Wow.
just want to get the rundown of the program or to seeing if this is a good something that's a good fit for me. Just curious on how the program works. Is something that you guys stay up to date with, like every updates of the Google algorithm, things like that. And
Mhm. Yes, we are. We do live training Tuesdays and Thursdays, and ePay is on every Thursday, and he ranks for global keywords and is going to the latest conferences worldwide for SEO. So we are very much up to date, and we have been around for over 10 years. We started in 2014.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
not only are we up to date, but we have a process that is tried, tested, true, and we've helped a lot of students to become successful and rank out, almost any website on the internet. Where did you learn your SEO skills? Just out of curiosity, do you want to tell me a little bit about the programs you've taken and maybe
Yeah.
why you haven't had success, I guess, or
Well, I've had, but I wanted to, switch to a different approach, like, pretty much owning my websites and, selling the leads, which is a better way of, I think it's easier to sell SEO.
yeah,
And I just think that whole model is just much easier. So I've done, my SEO through Greg Morrison. I don't know if you've heard of him.
through who?
Through OMG. Greg Morrison. You know who Greg Morrison is?
Not off the top of my head, actually.
I'm pretty sure ePay know who Greg Morrison is, and
Oh,
you
probably.
know, yeah, he does. I mean, he makes videos about the guy and everything like that. So,
Oh, okay.
um, yeah, so I learned through him. I've learned it through other, like seven-figure SEO entrepreneur.
Mhm.
Not just the tactic, but just the process of knowing how to sell it by, different types of bundles and
Mhm.
not just the traditional way. I've done, white labeling lead generation where, I sell the leads and I white label it off. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. So I just wanted to, want to give you a rundown on, my background so that way I don't have to waste your time or waste my time,
Yeah.
starting from the beginning. Because I've been, researching iPay
Mhm.
program and I guess his coach, what his name is Dan, right? Dan.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've been off and on, just looking at it, just taking a peek here and there, looking at the YouTube, for a few years and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then I just have a question, like, so you're right now doing SEO for other people's websites, right?
yes, I'm doing a lot of stuff. So I'm also doing some research and development with some other few people with like the AI, the language models, the different types of
Okay.
language models and stuff like that. So that is going to be a big change as well too in the not just the SEO but in the industry as well. So just learning bits and pieces of that. So I just want to see if this would be something good with what I'm learning as well. Utilizing AI.
Yeah. Well,
So
ePay has incorporated AI into all of his softwares, right? So we have incorporated AI into our website builder, and AI content writers. Like we've incorporated AI into all of our strategies because if you don't, you're just kind of like slower, I guess. And
oh yeah, definitely.
yeah, do you use like ChatGPT and things like that?
Well, oh no, not just ChatGPT. I mean, there's a lot. ChatGPT is like kind of like this generic language
Mm-hmm.
model now, right? Because it's like the first thing that came out back in 2022. But now you have Perplexity, Claude, Gemini Pro.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's so many language models. It's just not just ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Um, there's other ones that we're studying and trying to, work with and
Yeah.
implement into the system. Um,
What
uh,
would you say, like, I'm gonna take you through our program and show you everything so you can
yeah.
decide if it's something that you feel is like good for your toolbox, I guess,
And
in your portfolio. But
mhm,
what is it that you feel like you're missing right now with all of your skill set that you have?
more of the lead generation side. So I haven't tried that model in the past.
Yeah.
You know, I've created a couple sites and then I gave up on it, like a plumbing site. This was
Yeah.
like 3, 4 years ago. I was planning on doing that, and then that's when I struggle with uh getting multiple location. So I'm curious on how like how you guys able to get multiple location for the GMB rankings. Like the old way when I used to do it was through the Craigslist
Mhm.
approach where you would, set up a gig and see if someone would, you know, give up their, home address for, 50, $60. That was like the old way of doing it where I don't think you know, you're not able to do that anymore. So that was my struggle of
Mhm.
finding multiple GMB location for
Yeah.
my website. So I don't see how is that even possible now? Like,
Yeah, we have like Ipe and Jarrett are like Google Business Profile experts, and we do a lot of live trainings. I would say like we're live every Tuesday and Thursday, right? So at least once a month, I would say we're going over Google My Business Profile and all of that on like how to get verified, what to do if you're
yeah,
suspended, like if you're not approved, why. Like yeah, we've been at this for like 11 years now. So there's lots of support for that in the training. We also have a private Facebook group where every question that's been asked is stored. So all the data from the last 10 years is stored there. So any question you search, the answer is there for you with all of the answers. So we have our core training, which is about 40 hours. It's self-paced. And then we have our Facebook group, which is 10 years of stored data that's like ongoing learning and support in those areas. And then in regards to lead generation, yeah, that right now we're really changing a lot of our strategies and pivoting because times are changing.
it is.
Yeah, it's 2025,
Yeah,
right? So, and a lot of people have programs and courses. It's like that's a trend is selling courses now. So we're kind of changing our approach and we're really switching to getting faster results rather than, as you know, SEO takes time, right? So if you build a website and publish it, it's going to take some time. Like fast results will be 3 months. Average results will be between 3 to 6 months before you start to see your website go up the rankings on Google. So we're putting together a lot of like fast money strategies. One of my students actually texted me today and said I just made an $840 commission. And that was based off one of the switches that he met with myself and Ipe over Zoom, and Ipe kind of mentored him. And yeah, we're just like getting Google Business profiles verified, setting up commission deal structures to generate some fast cash, and then um, getting people over onto either like weekly or monthly payments or just staying on commission because in these higher ticket niches, commission on one job can pay pretty big, right? So with plumbing, like you mentioned, that's a very oversaturated niche. It's been oversaturated for a long time. We do even suggest you to stay away from niches like that. So maybe I'll just share my screen and show you the training. Um, so
I
we'll,
know there's.
mhm.
Go. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I don't want. I
No,
don't want to cut you off.
no, cut me off. That's totally good. Ask all the questions.
No, I mean that's not my style. You know, I don't want to step on you or nothing. But I was going to say like because the way I like target well in the past was not to go for the big cities like New York City or LA or Atlanta or things like that. Um, I know I was targeting like the smaller cities that was like 40 to 50,000 population.
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys target like that or not, but that's what I would target, like, and make multiple website in that area so that way it's easy to rank and go after the lower hanging fruit areas where
Can,
we can.
but like you'd have to be mindful of the fact that if the business owner you're working with doesn't want to work with you anymore, how many other business owners are there to take on that site? And I've been stuck in that position before where it's a
Oh,
grind to find another business owner to take the calls. So,
okay.
can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can.
So this is the training. You will get unlimited lifetime access once you're in. So you know, not a bad training to add to your portfolio of trainings that you have for sure. This is our Facebook group. I'll just show you that really fast. When do you have to go back to work? You said
Um,
you're on a break,
I
right?
have I have 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yes, I
Okay.
have 10 minutes.
So this is the Facebook group. We are live here Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4:30 Pacific Standard Time. You can see Ipe is here kind of sharing his new strategies on how to make fast money and get your Google business profile verified.
Hmm.
This is the search bar. So any question you have, search it with this little search bar and the answer will be there for you. Even if you type in Google business.
So, what as far as like building up the GMB, you guys are just more like still using the traditional way of just getting like building backlinks to the GMB profiles?
No,
No?
there's so many different strategies.
Okay.
Yeah, it really
Guest posting,
it
anything
depends
like
on
that?
like your location, it depends on your niche, it depends on so many different factors. Um, but yeah, I would kind of cruise through here and just take a look at all of the questions and answers or type in specifically your question, and then our experts are in the group too. So Jarrett, where is he? Jarrett is our our GMB expert, I would say. Um, so you would just post your question here, and then our coaches and mentors would answer and get back to you.
Okay, gotcha.
Um, So yeah, we'll go over monetization, how to make fast
Hmm.
money, how to do SEO, how to make passive income, which is lead gen. Teach you how to pick the proper niche. That's really important. Like for example, plumbing, we do not advise you to go into how to do
Yeah.
proper market research on competition, how to get,
Hmm.
like you said, the low hanging fruit, which is results within that 3 to 6 month timeline. What do you use to build out your websites?
WordPress.
Okay, and you like it?
Uh, eh, not. I mean, I'm not an actual, website developer, but I just hire someone from like Legit or someone like that to design it. But as far as like doing the SEO part, I do it all myself.
Okay, so wait,
Like the
what's that?
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say we use Snaps. So there's Build with AI. You can see Build Now, Build with AI. And then we have a ton of apps within Snaps. So WordPress is great, but it's very technical. Um,
Yeah.
we are more AI incorporated. So you can auto generate websites really fast, but then we've also, as you can see down here, leveraged the power of AI for SEO copy. So you can actually speed up your SEO strategies
Uh-huh.
with Snaps. It's built by Dan and Ipe. So they hired the best of the best in the industry to build the software for us.
Gotcha.
Um, CallSing is your call tracking phone number, and that is really important in lead generation because it tracks all of the calls that you're sending to your business owners. It's
Okay.
great for quality of hearing the calls that you're sending to your business owners. And then these are all the ongoing SEO strategies that you're going to be applying to the sites that you're publishing. We also have link circles, so we can leverage the power of our Facebook group and link circles to, sorry, do backlinks to, I'm sorry, there's just this weird like banging noise in my
No, you're fine.
outside, so I was just getting distracted. We do backlinks to each other. They're called link circles. So if you wanted to have a link circle in plumbing, you would post that in the Facebook group, and then we all link
Hmm.
to each other's sites. Here's
Yeah.
your Google Business profile, Google My Business training. This is the core, and then you're gonna go into our Facebook group and get the latest updated training, and then sales training on how do you get business owners on board, how to make fast money with commission structure, how to get passive residual income with weekly or monthly payments. There's so many different strategies here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I see it. There's a whole bunch of like an encyclopedia of training here.
yes,
Uh
literally like you're getting
but I
access.
get, yeah, I mean, I pretty much get the gist of it. I've been
Mhm.
in this industry for quite some time, joined like three different SEO courses, things like that. So yeah, I like it. That's the one thing I I like with what's his name? ePay or
ePay,
iPay? ePay
ePay.
is that the content and everything is consistent. Like you guys haven't went out yet, like on the
Yeah.
face of the earth, like the rest of the gurus and stuff. So,
No.
but I mean, this is like the only program that I know that does the lead generation, which I am interested in.
Yeah.
So how much is this? Like when I pay for this, how much is it? And is it lifetime access? Is it whenever there's an update, do you guys charge like an extra fee for it, or like how does that work? Because I know there's some courses back in the past where like every year it gets upgraded and then you have to you have
You have to
to
pay.
pay again, pay like 50% of it for like existing members, which is I think is ridiculous. I think if you should, especially if you invested several thousands of dollars on a program, you should have lifetime access to all the updates for free.
Yeah, that's a perfect example of people putting out courses to make money off of it, right? So we don't do
Yeah.
that. We started this group as a platform to help people to quit their 9 to 5 jobs and work from anywhere they want online. So it
Hmm.
is just a one-time payment. There's no additional charges or maintenance fees or membership fees or anything like that. The payment is 6,860. Right now, regular 8,860.
Yeah.
And you get 5 done-for-you sites included. And yeah, that is unlimited lifetime access. And we're always doing weekly trainings, and the training is always updated too. And then you're not charged for that.
Uh, so the lead generation site. So see, I know there's been a lot of things that has changed in the past, especially with affiliate. You can't even make a brand new site anymore and then
Mhm.
rank. I mean, you can, but I mean, how long is it going to take for to rank for a certain product?
Right.
Me, I think a few years to barely show up somewhere. But it's like you have to find like in a way, gotta find like, powered site already to actually be successful in affiliate. So with lead generation, if I created my website, a brand new website, I mean, how long is it gonna take now for I mean,
It's
to
yeah,
for the leads to start trickling in if I start using ePay process. Like,
so the results will be based on the competition you're up against. If the competition you're up against has not very many backlinks, not much content, and it's pretty easy to beat out, then you're gonna have results really fast. We do teach you how to look for that and look at the competition and make a good educated decision on, okay, it's going to take me like over a year or it's going to take me a few months and I'll be number one. So I can't give like, oh, an estimate on a timeline unless I saw the competition you were trying to beat out.
so is
Um,
it like pretty much like spying on like the competitors? Like you check their backlinks and their amount of contents that they have, and if it's beatable, then you go for that niche or something. Is that like do you guys so do we need to invest like additional like software tools like Ahrefs and SEMrush, things like that,
You would need an
actually
SEO.
to do?
Yeah, like you would need an SEO tool to be doing your SEO. I use Ahrefs. We train with Majestic. And then hosting is $15 to $20 per website on Snaps. And then of course you have to buy your domain name and the call sling phone number is about $6 per phone number to rent. So altogether it works out to be around $30 a month per website to publish, and that includes your domain name, tracking phone number,
Mhm.
hosting, and all of that.
And they have a process to where we can verify our GMB location in multiple areas.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Really?
this part of the training right here, right? And then also in our Facebook group, we have
Yeah.
tons of live
Okay.
training.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mm, okay.
Well, do you want to join?
I do, but well, with the thing is, I am also in another. I want to say course. It's kind of like coaching, but it's not
Okay.
like. Um, I don't want to go into too much details to it. It's not SEO. It's like
Mhm.
more on the marketing side. Focusing more on the AI technology. Building content with it and utilizing it. To create like AI agents and things like that. So I don't want to
Mhm.
go too deep on that, but yeah, I just wanted to circle back to the lead generation model because I think it's pretty cool to have something like that.
Well,
Um,
it's also
like
passive income, right? So when you have like there's multiple websites that I have published where it's ranked. It's not going anywhere. It is number one and the calls are forwarded straight to the business
yeah,
owner and they
yeah,
pay me like 150 weekly, some of them, and some of them pay me 375 weekly. It's the website's only generating like maybe 20 leads, nothing crazy, but I'm making a few $1,000s without even managing these sites or doing anything to them. I just make sure
yeah,
my business owners are getting the amount they are paying for. So the passive income is something that you can't get with like AI or SEO. The lead gen is really like also why I joined this program in
yeah.
2018 is I wanted
Uh-huh.
the passive income to make money whether I'm working or not kind of thing and not just like you can take your foot off the gas and still get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Oh, believe watch. And by end of this year or next year, it's going to change a lot with AI is becoming a big thing now.
Yeah.
Um, and they're also coming out with ChatGPT 5.0 pretty soon.
Oh wow.
I'd say the next month or so. Just watch. Yeah, it's going to
That's
come out pretty
exciting.
shortly. Oh
Nice.
yeah, definitely. But yeah, so the thing is that I do want to join, but the thing is that I'm like looking at all the budgets, the things that I'm using,
Hmm.
as far as like with my other training, uh, in my side business, and then using this, and I'm just budgeting everything out to see if it makes sense. Um, with the SEO tools, which I like to use Ahrefs because I like to because they have a like the best layouts for backlinks. But man, they're so expensive. They're going up like every year. They're like
What's that?
$300.
PHFs? Oh,
Yeah.
backlinks. ePay also has backlinks that you can like, he can do them for you. Um, well, I don't know. What is your budget then? Or what,
Well,
like price aside,
no,
is this program something you want to add to your portfolio and like learn the lead gen strategies?
yeah, I do want to learn the lead gen strategy. Um, well, let me look over some things and let me see what I can do. Uh,
Well, let me ask you, what like would you be paying in full or would you want to go on a payment plan?
no, paying in full. I don't want to.
Okay.
I like to pay everything in full. So.
Okay.
Uh,
And then,
I would say maybe if, if that if that's the price, 1,500. Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be that. I would say maybe I'm gonna have to look back into it like in a few months then and
what
see,
is more,
or maybe if I could get another client to where that kind of justify uh, the payment for that.
what is the, what were you expecting the training to be closer to?
Oh shoot, I don't know. I mean, I didn't know it was gonna be that much.
Yeah.
Since it's just a lead gen,
What did you have
but
budgeted for? Like, if all went well today, what did you have put aside, like where you'd be like, hey, let's get signed up? What did you have budgeted for the call? Because
oh,
obviously
for
you've been
like
thinking about it for a while, right? So like going into this, what did you have? What was the number you had in your mind where you're like, if it's this amount, then I'll sign up?
oh, I thought it was like 997.
Like $1,000?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, you can leave a
no,
deposit. You
you're
can
like
leave a deposit
I'm
for a
crazy.
thousand dollars.
Okay. Well, okay, look, I don't, yeah, because I'm gonna tell you straightforward. I probably won't be able to join today, but I will keep you guys on my notes here so that way I can, when I decide to call back and join, I'll give you a call back. That's a nice cat, by the way. Is that a Siamese cat?
Thank you. She's a snow minx Bengal.
That uh, I have a Bengal.
Yeah, I have two, and they are my children.
No, I have a Bengal as well.
They're the best. They're like little
Yeah,
personality
I
people.
have the warm color Rosetta.
Oh, pretty. That's
Rosette. Yeah,
nice.
I
Yeah.
got her from Amarillo Bingo. So if you go to that website, it's called Amarillo Bingo. I bought my boy from there. It was 2023
Oh, just a little baby.
July.
Angel. Yeah, cute.
Yeah, but that's a nice looking one right there. I like the mask looking face.
Yeah,
Hmm.
she is so unique looking. And she keeps changing because she's only just over a year and she keeps
Right.
growing and changing. So she actually looks a little darker now in
Yeah,
person. And yeah, she's something
Sarah,
else.
but I'm sorry, but I will have to go back to work now. I didn't know I was going to take that long, but yeah. But
Okay.
I would definitely keep you in the
Option.
loop.
The other option I just want to leave for you is that you can leave $1,000 deposit and put the rest on a payment plan if you wanted to. That way you can get access to the program and start learning. So, you have my cell phone number that we were texting on before, and
Yes.
that will be the way to be in touch with me.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a good
I'll
day.
let you know. Thank
All
you.
right. Bye.